Hi, my name is Kiki. My husband's name is Tony, and unfortunately, he's been incarcerated for almost 11 years. And unfortunately, I have been a prison wife for almost 11 years. I say prison wife in air quotes because I hate that term. But if you want to know what you can do when you don't hear from your incarcerated loved one over a period of time, then you're in the right place, and this video is for you. Hi, my name is Kiki, and I spend my life in Walmart parking lots. Pretty much. But I'm not sure if some of you know, but like I said, my husband's been incarcerated for almost 11 years, and during his incarceration, we started a couple of businesses. One of them is we provide transportation for families to get to federal and state correctional facilities so that they can see their loved ones. With that being said, and with this whole, COVID situation, and even outside of that, there are times when we don't get to hear from our incarcerated loved ones. There's a meme running around. It's like something about the lady. She shows like, oh, he said he was gonna call at 3. It is 3:03, and I haven't heard from him, and her whole world falls apart. Unfortunately, is one of the sad realities that us as, I'm gonna say riders, because I hate the term prison wife, face. And that's of course exaggerated. I mean, what they gonna do? They in jail. But there are prolonged periods of time when you don't hear from your loved one because things happen, the facilities get locked down, stuff goes on, and first thing is we go into panic mode, and we worry, and because it's only natural. But there are things that you can do to help deal with the situation. One thing about me, I'm going to talk, I'm going to get straight to the point, but I wish I had a bell. Cause sometimes I have to ring the bell because I'll go off on side notes. Side note, this is about them, but it's also about you. Like, you can't maintain your balance and be there for them if you're not together, both mentally and physically. So sometimes we got to learn how to deal with it. Sometimes we have to learn how to, roll with the punches. You go through a couple of lockdowns or whatever, and even with this situation now, when you got to put on a strong face for the family and you got to deal with it. I don't want to say you get used to it. It's sad to say you get used to it, but you do get used to it. Even though once you still get nervous, you still get whatever, but sad to say it comes with the territory. So there are things you can do. First thing you can do, of course, you could go up the chain of command. Start with the warden. My husband is in federal facility, so usually depending on the facility, because we all know everybody go through stuff, and facilities aren't the best friendly as far as like family friendly, so you can start with the counselor, the warden, whatever. But this is not this video is not geared towards that. Yes, there are things, sometimes you don't hear from them, things may happen, you may need to contact the facility, you need to check on them, you need to do whatever. I mean, there was a time when he was in Kentucky, and I would have to either drive 12 hours or fly down to see him, and they were having like extra fog counts and stuff like that. So my visit that would start at 8, that's supposed to start at 8:30, wouldn't get started till 12:30. So we would wind up, what we would do would be taking pictures of the fog over the facility, and we would email it to both the warden and the regional office and things like that. And also there was times where he got into incidents happen or whatever, and I go up the chain of command to the point where it was like, your wife is serious. But this video is not geared towards that. This video is things that you can do on your side for you. Like how I know my husband, like as of right now, it's been a little bit over a week since I've heard from him. I do know that he's okay, but it's been a little bit over a week since I've actually heard his voice. And we go through this. So there are things. Being that we have businesses, we're always working. We're always working on something. We're always building. We're always planning. We brainstorm. We this, we that. We go back and forth. We have things or whatever. So we already have a checklist of items that we're working on. You know, getting content out to you guys, helping you guys, showing everything. Like my son, that's Cookie Monster. You know, different things that, you know, we have a list of what we're supposed to be working on. So I know him the way I know him, and I know that he's sitting there like, okay, she's working on this, this, and this, and that, or she's doing this, this, and that. So when he comes out of there, yeah, we go through the whole, you know, we say our little couple of words because we glad each other is okay, because he worries about me same way I worry about him. But he's going down that checklist. Did you do this? Did you set this up for the business? Did you write this part? Did you do that? Did you this and this and that? Like things that we're supposed to be doing. Because the main thing about this all is like, you can't let this process get to you. If jail is designed to break families up, to keep you depressed, keep them depressed, that's one of the reasons why all these businesses started. Because it was like we both got to the point where in the beginning, you know, maybe about a year and a half, 2 years in, where we was like, we are just really letting this time do us. You know, we just miserable. We just are we gonna sit here? He gained weight, I gained weight. His first 2 years, I think I gained 80 pounds. That's a whole nother issue. It got to the point where we just decided, like, are we gonna sit here and just let this destroy us, or are we gonna build something out of these ashes? Like, we gonna rise like a phoenix and build something. And that's what we did. And we tried different things, and this worked, that worked, and we were able to figure it out. But I know that, you know, and because the mail is slow and things like that, I know if a letters come in, it's gonna say, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this with the kids? Did you do this with mom? Did you take this there? Did you put the Christmas tree up? Did you do, like, so those are the things I'm talking about. Yes, you know, from when it's a regular, oh, there's a situation, to when, okay, ring the alarm, I need to go knock on the jail door and say, is my husband okay? Because that's what I want to know. You know, but in this type of situation, like, you have to do what you, like he always says, like, the show must go on. Like, the show must go on. We can't build if every time I don't hear from him, or, you know, we both, you know, we fall apart. We can't do that. You know, we got kids, parents, responsibilities. Like, we can't do that. So it's about finding that balance. And it's sad to say, like, sometimes you have to, like, push stuff to the back of your mind. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on that today. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then later on tonight, when the kids are all asleep and the dinner's cooked and homework is done and whatever, then I might take my moment to have, you know, shed a tear or be really worried or concerned or write that. And even to the point where he's the type of person that if I'm not okay, he's not okay. So sometimes I'll fake it. Sometimes I could be so busy worried about him that I feel like I'm falling apart, but I'm not going to tell him that. When he calls, I'm going to be that light to say, yes, daddy, I did this, and that. Yes, we did this. We accomplished this. Oh, we got this new situation in. Oh, we got that piece done. Oh, we got this advertising. Oh, we got this, whatever. I'm going to be that light. Because when he come up out that hole, he need a light. You know, and don't get it twisted. Now, if stuff is going on and it's hectic and it's whatever, that'll start off the conversation, and then it'll be, let me tell you, and then I'll go into it, you know. But it's all about a balance. It's all about you know, this jail shit ain't easy on both sides. So it's about, like my dad said, knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them. Like, every day is not, I'm gonna fall apart today. Every day is not, we gonna go to combat today. Every day is not, you know. So you gotta know, like, I'm missing him. This COVID crisis got the whole situation with the prisons just all messed up. But guess what? I'm still gonna build something regardless. We still gonna put our heads together and we gonna work on something regardless. It's days when I don't feel good, when he don't feel good, when we this, we that, but it's sad that we sit at the head of our table. You know, we don't got time. My mother used to say, forget feelings. Like, I don't have time. I don't have time to worry about how I feel. Yesterday, coming out the facility, you know, picking up my passengers, it was a whole hell of fog. And people don't know how to drive in the fog. So what happens? They get into an accident. So what I gotta do? I can't sit there and let my mind wander and be worried about him, because I got responsibilities. I got a responsibility to get these people home. It's Saturday. Everybody was trying to go home to watch Keisha Cole and Ashante, but of course she canceled. I wonder why. But anyway, I got a responsibility to get these people home. So my mind can't be so messed up that I can't focus on the mission. I can't feel my mission. So guess what? I gotta put that out of my mind. Now I gotta get off the highway and do what my dad told me to do, and get on them back streets and get us home. Cause that's what I gotta do. And then once I'm home and I'm situated and my feet is sitting in my foot bath soaking, and you know I'm laid back and the candles is lit, then I could feel emotional. You know, but it's like it's time, we gotta pick it. Like we have to compliment each other. Like, I can't be emotional and he be emotional, or he feel, like I said, if I'm not good, he's not good. So I have to pick and choose. I have to be careful with my words. Sad to say that, but it's true. Like, I have to be careful with my words. I can't say, you know, hey, you know, Daddy, today I feel like falling apart. I can't say that. I can't say that, because that's going to affect him. Now, if it gets to the point where I'm really, really like, you know what? There's some really like, and a lot of times it'll be once I'm at that stage, or I feel like whatever, we bounce some ideas off of each other and we get over it. We get through it. But every day can't be because he's in jail, I'm miserable, he miserable, and jail is miserable, and COVID is like, the whole world can't fall apart every day. Every day you gotta find a reason. It's like, people think, it's funny because people have said it to us more than once that have been around us, either like on a visit floor or, you know, overhearing us when I'm on the phone with him or whatever. And they like, y'all got your own language. Like, y'all have your own, like, and people wonder, like, how do we, like, he's sitting in there, he would have been home already. He would have been home. If it wasn't for coronavirus, he would be home. He would be home already. You would be seeing our blogs and he'd be here. You know, but it's like, and people look at us like, y'all still manage to laugh? Y'all still manage to smile? Hell yeah. We're not going to let this get to us. We got stuff to do. These kids ain't asked to be here. We got responsibilities. Our parents is up there in age. We got responsibilities. We sit at the head of our family. Everybody comes to us. Everybody comes to us. And I wouldn't have it no other way. That's the same way my parents were. So it's like, I can't fall apart. He can't fall apart. And we still manage to smile. And we still manage to laugh. And I know that when he come up out of this and he get to be able to, you know, use the phone or send an email or whatever, like, I know that my ass better have everything that we said we was going to have accomplished in this time done. And then after that, my father used to always say, don't tell me how hard it was and you couldn't do it. Tell me how hard it was and you did it. And then after that, once I say, oh yeah, this and that, then I could say, oh, well, you know, God was missing you and I felt, then we could get emotional. But no, we ain't got time for that. Like, we got a job to do. So yes, I would encourage everybody, you feel like the conditions, I made a video. So that go to show you, the conditions in MDC Brooklyn is ridiculous. I don't understand how everybody came out more for when it was no heat than when they came out now. Then nobody's really coming out to say anything about the conditions now. You know what I mean? Like, that's appalling to me. Like, that's like, was that just like a capitalize on the MDC, like the no heat situation? But now nobody's not saying nothing. I mean, in the midst of all this coronavirus, they pepper sprayed somebody in there and he died a couple of months ago. And nobody's going to protest. All those people that you saw that was down there saying, no heat, no heat, no heat. Nobody's saying nothing. That man died. So yes, does it bother me? Does it bother me the fact that, okay, it's been, you know, over 7 days and I haven't heard from him? Yes, it does. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you what he would say. Like, we can't let this life get us down. You know what I mean? You can't let that. I still gotta build. I still gotta carry this bird on my back. There's no other way to say it. Like, we still gotta do what we gotta do. He doing what he gotta do in there. Let me tell you something. The same way how people come to me out here and they call me and say this and that, and I help women and I do this and I do that, you best believe all them tenderonis sitting up in there right now he got a line. He got a line. He in there helping people the same way I'm out here helping people. We got a job to do because God blessed us. And that's our responsibility. So we can't let this life get to us. So yeah, when it's time to ring the alarm and go knock on the door and go protest and do whatever, you know how many people call me? It was like, the next time you go, we going. We coming down there. And I appreciate that to the fullest. And we all going. But you got to also still do what you got to do. You made a plan. Y'all you and your incarcerated loved one, y'all made a plan to do whatever. And I'm not just talking to prison. Well, that's why I don't like the term prison wife. Because not everybody is a prison wife. Not everybody's a girlfriend. You a rider. Like, it could be my cousin, my friend I grew up with, the neighbor that lived next door that we grew up like cousins. Like, you a rider. If y'all came up with a plan to do something, just because you ain't hear from them, politics as usual. You still got to do what you got to do. Because when he come up out of there, trust and believe, I got to have my to-do list checked off. You know why? I'm going to tell you the main reason why. Because he done thought of 75 other things that we going to do while he's sitting in it. So I got to have this done. Because he coming. I'm a movement by myself, but trust and believe. Us together, so I know. I got to have what we already said we was doing at least 99% completed. Because I know he coming with a list. I've been thinking. Because, see, we don't play checkers. We play chess. So I know he's sitting there right now. He moving them chess pieces around in his head. And he like, all right, we did this, we did that. Okay, she doing this, she doing that. And then that's another thing, too. That eases their mind to know, all right, I don't got to worry because I know that she out here doing what she's supposed to do. I know that she's doing this and that. Yeah, she might come across this obstacle or this and that, or we going to discuss that, or she going to tell me about it or whatever. But I know she's doing what we said to do. So now I'm going to add on to that. Sometimes the moments where they can't get in contact with us or don't do nothing but give them more time to think and be a beast is what I say, but on a positive note. Cause trust and believe. Just like sometimes y'all don't hear from me or y'all don't see me or whatever, trust me, that don't mean I'm not working on. I'm in the lab because I'm coming back with a headbanger, and that's the same way he is. He's going, if in this time, in this moments when we not talking or I can't get to him or he can't get to me or whatever, he's in there with his thinking cap on tight. So I got to complete my mission because I know there's another mission coming. This channel is designed to let y'all see, like, we could all ride. We could do this together. I'm going to let y'all see what I can't. Sometimes I don't even. It's always been almost 11 years. It's been almost 11 years. And has it been easy? Hell no. I just told y'all the first 2 years I gained 80 pounds. But you could get through it. You could get through it and you could actually build something. You could do something. We read books together. We write stuff together. We have businesses together. We help people together. It be times where, so-and-so going through something. The chick on the phone with me, he on the phone, the dude in there with him, and he did. Like, that's what we do. Matter of fact, part of this transportation started was, I kid you not, it got to the point where my car was full. And it was like, it wasn't just about getting people to the facility. It was like everybody had a situation, something that we had already got through, that we was able to help them. And it was like God saying, y'all got through this so you could help somebody else. So I can't be selfish. I can't be selfish and not do what I'm supposed to do, because this is bigger than me. This is bigger than him. This is like, there's so many people going through this situation right now. Some people don't even know how to. I remember in the beginning, the only person I ever did a bid was my brother Ron. I ain't never did no bid with no dude. And that was my oldest son, 26. That was however long ago. He was a baby. So I had to learn how to, I got to do what? The phone, the this, the that, the ooh, I gotta what? I was like a chicken with no head, and I had to figure it out. So that's what this is designed to do. It's like, it's sad to say, but sometimes you need a handbook. Like, how the hell do I get through this? How do I do this? How do I get through this and still build something and still manage to smile every day and still keep my relationship tight? Like, don't get it twisted. We go through it, but it's like, that's my best friend. We don't go through stuff the way other people go, mainly because times like this where we cherish every moment we get to talk to each other. We cherish every interaction or every, don't get it twisted. We go at it, but it's different. You know what I mean? So if we could do something or say to give you a word that gets you through your situation with your incarcerated loved one, that's what we're here for. Mainly, it's to piggyback off to our other business. It's like how much we help so many people. Like, it's time to go legit. The streets ain't the same no more. Everybody, first of all, ain't no money in the street. I can tell y'all that. Now, compared to what we've been doing as far as legal, legit shit in the bank and stuff, ain't no money in the street like it is in that bank. Ain't no money. And I learned the blueprint. So if I can help somebody else, let me show you why you should go legit. Let me show you how you should go legit. You want to, like, let me show you. Because I've been blessed. And that's how it goes. So I just want to tell y'all, like, I know your man gave you a checklist, your brother, your cousin, your sister. I know somebody, they gave y'all a list. Y'all working on something. A lot of women I've been seeing, them and they incarcerated loved one, they working on stocks. They working on, I know everybody, y'all, I guess y'all over the whole stimulus check thing. We ain't even gonna go into that. But I know y'all got a list. So y'all better get on y'all list. Somebody writing a book. I know somebody writing a book. Everybody in there got a story. Somebody writing a book. Get on that list. Get on that list of what you should be doing and when you should be doing it. That stop you from being depressed. That stop you from letting that fucking jail number get to you. That stop you from looking worse than what you've been through. I know black don't crack, but sometimes, people say something, they see it all in your face. You know what I mean? So, get on that list and get on your job. And if you like our page and you like our channel, we got an Instagram page and a Facebook page and a Facebook group. And that group is there to help everybody. So, go to Facebook, Why Not Transport NYC. Go join the group. Hey, I'm here. I need help, whatever. And you're going to get some help. And we're going to help you. And if you want to watch and see how we get through this whole incarceration situation, like the channel and subscribe and turn them notifications on so that way you can see every time we post something.